Thank you so much for talking to PTI, sir. So, Baahubali, the epic re-release. What prompted the decision to re-release Baahubali, two movies as one film?
So firstly, this is 10 years of 2015 we released Baahubali 1. So 2025 we finished 10 years. So we wanted to celebrate the 10 years of Baahubali because it was such a landmark film. Then we felt that instead of we'll give a new experience. Can we give a new experience to fans? And also people have not seen it in theaters. This was designed for watching in theaters, and audience has not seen it in theaters in the last 10 years, and there's a whole generation that has grown up watching it in television or something but haven't seen it the way it is meant to be in theaters. So to give that theatrical experience and a new experience, we decided to cut both films into one part. Rajamouli decided, and he cut both the films into one part.
So will this version include, not just remastering but new visuals, anything unseen that's compared to 2015 that will give the audience a new experience?
So no, the whole story, the new experience is instead of watching the whole story in two films, you are getting to watch the whole story in one film. So you'll start and finish the whole film in one story, and technically it's been remastered and color correction, color graded, and the quality is 4K, and its sound has been everything has been improved. In terms of new scenes, you don't expect much. There's nothing much.
Yeah. 2015 and now, in 10 years, we've seen transformation in technology as well.
Correct.
So, compared to the technology that was there back then and then the technology that you have today,
right.
Say you have AI and everything that's being used in filmmaking,
right.
Anything new that has been incorporated in editing and, audio?
Primarily, there are new formats. Like even Baahubali 1, we did not release in IMAX, and Baahubali 2 we were able to release in IMAX. Although we shot both the films for IMAX aspect ratio, we could not release. And Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos was just started then, and now it's very popular. But Dolby Vision, which is the actual image, the projection, which is a very high quality projection, that just started now, so which is not there. So we have these new formats. So we have this IMAX, we have Dolby Vision with Dolby Atmos. Then we have this 4DX, D-Box, which are like multi-sensory, you can feel the movement, etc. So these are all these new formats, theatrical experiences, and we have large format screens like Epic, which have again 1.89, PCX in Hyderabad. So we have taken care to master it for all these new versions, which were not there or not popular at that time. So that is what is going to give a brand new theatrical experience for this film.
So, going back to 2015 when you made Baahubali, first of all, did you anticipate it will become such a global phenomenon?
To be honest, no. We knew that it will do well. Definitely, we thought it should work in North India also, Pan India. But the kind of success we achieved with Baahubali 1 and then with Baahubali 2 was unparalleled. We did not imagine it. Yeah.
Because it was such a benchmark film.
Yes.
And how do you view its film in Indian cinema post Baahubali? Because everybody is talking, the benchmark that it has set.
Right.
Many other epic films, anyone who makes it is compared to Baahubali.
Right.
So how do you view the influence of Baahubali in Indian cinema?
So I think the most significant influence I would say is that Baahubali kind of united the entire Indian film industry. So now we talk about Indian films. Earlier it was Telugu film, Tamil film, Hindi film, but now it is an Indian film. And I think that Pan-India concept of Pan-India, where films are released across India and are watched, whether it is a Telugu film or a thing, at least there's an opportunity now. Many films are doing that. I think that is what is one of the key contributions of Baahubali in uniting all the languages under one this thing.
And audience expectations, and that has changed in a very big manner. How do you think the audience expectations has changed post Baahubali? Now is it more difficult to please them after Baahubali?
In a way, yes, because the grandeur, the scale, the quality and the immersive experience that you get, especially when you're watching it in a theater, it has set new benchmarks for sure. So there is always it's a new reference point for theatrical experience. So it's definitely it is a benchmark that the audience now expects.
Yeah. I mean, looking back, the two parts of films, what was the most challenging aspect of producing a film like Bahubali? As a producer, can you tell us?
So there are multiple challenges, and I can't put down to one is the production challenge itself, because we were doing something that nobody has done before. So in the scale of the sets, the VFX, the quality of visual effects, the amount of visual effects, and the scale at which it was mounted and produced, I think that itself was a big challenge in building those sets, getting those VFX, and getting it in a certain budget. Because again we were spending budgets that were much higher than anything at that time. So I think budgets and production were one of the most challenging. And then of course the second was how do we get this to be watched by across the country, and the challenge of breaking the barriers of and making it a pan-India film. I think that was the second biggest challenge.
So any lessons as a producer that you felt that you learned from Bahubali, producing a film like this? Okay, now this is a new ball game, something that you felt?
So definitely one is that one is when more than a lesson, what I understood was that when we deliver a product of superior quality and sticking to the director's vision and deliver a great story and a great product, there is an audience for it. I think, and there is and I think it is about us ensuring that we give this great theatrical experience, a great story, and a great theatrical experience.
And one more thing, a lot of people, especially the students of marketing, they see that the way Bahubali was marketed. Now that's an example, and the marketing of Bahubali was something new in itself.
Correct.
Where so tell us that, since you obviously spent a lot of money,
right,
but then you have to make a lot more money to please everybody.
Right.
So how did you strategize the marketing in such a grandeur manner? Because that was very crucial, isn't it?
Yeah. So from day one when we started, we knew that we had to go beyond our traditional markets, whether it is Telugu, maybe Kannada and South India, a little bit in Tamil Nadu. But we had to go beyond Andhra, Telangana for sure. And the challenge is how do we reach these new markets and how do we make an impact there? So one was a necessity, because we're spending that kind of money, we needed new audience, and so we had to find a way to make this film attractive to a new audience, that is especially the North Indian audience and other markets, Tamil Nadu also and Kerala and all that. So one was what we felt was we needed to communicate the scale and grandeur with which we are making this film, and then people will get interested about it. And so to do that, we felt social media, which was just 10 years back, was just coming through, like Facebook, then Twitter, then Instagram. But earlier it was, and YouTube. Primarily it was Facebook, YouTube at that time, and then little Twitter, and then Instagram picked up later. We felt these were the most effective ways in which we can reach. And the other thing was, so there was a lot of thought put into how do we use these platforms, which will be the most cost effective for us, consistently, so that we are seen and felt and noticed in the new markets. So that's how we instead of looking at last 3 months of marketing, the marketing started from day one. All the promotional videos, everything. From the day we started shoot, across the 2 years, we started consistently promoting content. And so that was the difference that made that.
While the first part in itself, after the marketing and the movie release, the second part, I felt that, now you're combining both the films together. I mean, the second part, I felt, why did Katappa kill
Yes.
Bahubali was the biggest marketing point.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So that carried the curiosity for the second film all the way, wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. So all the marketing effort was in the first part. Second part, we did not have to do any marketing. The marketing part was leaning into why Katappa killed Bahubali. So the team, we have an in-house team. We had 30-40 members working for Bahubali 1 and then Bahubali 2 also. So the team understood very early that this was becoming viral. Why Kattappa Killed Bahubali was becoming very viral, and it was becoming a hook that everybody was. So we completely leaned into that one thing and pushed that whole thing. So it was a combination of the virality that it was getting and us leaning into that, and so that was the strategy. Yeah.
So, how do you see the future of epic filmmakings like Bahubali in India? I mean, now the OTT platforms are rising. So, obviously, the theatre-going audience and the OTT platforms, keeping both in mind and the revenues that would come. How do you see the future of such films? Do you think there could be more coming in because of OTT, or it's because of OTT people would be a little bit stressed about, okay, whether people will go to more to theatres or not?
Not necessarily. I see that they both are complementary platforms. There might be a little bit of overlapping thing, but primarily there are certain films, certain genres that people would prefer to see in theatres first, like this large-scale epic films or some comedies, horrors, where you can, as a communal experience, it is a much better experience. You can enjoy it. But there are certain films which are more intimate, more personal, drama, slice of life films, which are more OTT leaning films. So I think it is about making sure that the theaters get the right kind of content, the right kind of genres, and the right kind of films into the theaters.
One thing is very curious. I'm sure many people also will be wondering that you're re-releasing the film now. But Bahubali as a whole has achieved so much. Any plans of maybe expanding the universe, spin-offs, series that you have in mind? Because it's the most successful project in your life.
Yes, no, definitely. There have been plans. We have been working on it, and now I think this will be the second phase. Going forward, you will see a lot more coming out of the franchise.